Hello everyone, I'm here with a new process video. I'm working in my traveler's notebook that features the books that I read. So this is the book I'm highlighting today and that I am scrapping about today. It's called Liverpool Sisters by Lyn Andrews. It is historical fiction and based in Liverpool as it states. So if you have interest in British history, Liverpool in general, this might be interesting to you. The other component is that this is happening during the women's suffrage movement in England. So that's kind of an added interesting aspect, and a lot of what's in here has to do about the fact that these two sisters are utterly ruled by their father, and he decides what happens in their lives, not them. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, this would probably be a good read. I listened to it as an audiobook. It went really fast. I was totally into it, and I quite enjoyed it. All right, since I've got these colors in here, I've got blue and red predominantly. I've already decided I want to use this for my background paper. And I'll definitely have to matte this either in white or red, possibly both. I very rarely double matte, but I'm kind of liking the idea of it here. So I'll have to do that in order to get it to stand out against this background paper, and I'm okay with that. So I think I'm going to cut those pieces to go behind here and see what I think of it. All right, so I put down the blue background here, and then I matted this on red. And what I decided was I do still want to use white, but what I think I want to do is have white that goes like this, almost to the bottom of the page with this on top. So that way I have options for journaling, because otherwise I don't really have that option. I'd have to find a card, a pocket card to put on there or something, because I can't write directly on this. It's far too busy and the journaling would blend right in. So I think I need to do it that way. And also, actually, I just realized I don't want these across from each other. So this will have to be at the bottom with the white piece behind it coming up to nearly the top. All right, sorry if you can hear some background noise. My air conditioning kicked on and it's super loud down here. Anyway, I cut my white piece to go behind there, and then this photo that's matted in red will sit about like that. And then once I adhere it, I can start embellishing around the edges. All right, so I have that all adhered on there, and I have pulled out a bunch of my phrases and little embellishments that are reading and book related. So my hope is that I will find something in there. I did pull out my pocket cards just in case, because sometimes there are images on here that maybe I could cut out. If I fussy cut it, I might be able to use it on here. You never know. So I do have those at the ready as well. Well, unfortunately, when I looked through here at all of my stuff, I didn't find anything that I liked in there that matched the colors that I wanted or that had a phrase that I liked. So I'm not going to use anything from there. But what I did decide to do was that I decided to use the Project Life app here. And I made my own sentiments, and I do this quite a bit when I need phrases that I can't find for any reason. So I just picked some colors. These are just general phrases that I can use after this as well, but I did put a couple in here on the red background that I knew would work. So I will have those ready, and I'll save the rest for later. So here is the phrase that I printed out and cut down that I'm actually going to use on this layout, but I did want to show just quickly. These are what I have left. These are the rest of the ones that I did on the red. So I'll cut those up, use them for later. And then these are the other ones that are on the light gray. And again, I can cut them whenever I want, use them on a different layout, and I'm good to go. So here was that phrase that I decided to use. I think I'm going to put it right like that so that it goes flush to the right side, overlaps both the blue and the white. I think it just gives the color more impact. So I'm going to put it there. I have that adhered now, and as I was looking around for stuff that I could embellish with, I noticed I had these stickers out. Now I had these out for a travel layout I was working on, so this wasn't at all how I thought they were going to be used, but I kind of like the idea of this little red push pin here because red matches my color scheme. And I'm wondering if I should put it like down here or up here somewhere to accent that. I'm not sure, but I do think that I want to use it somewhere. And then I need to still figure out what else can I use, because I have to be careful and kind of keep things around the edges so I have room for my journaling, but I want something fun. when I was trying to figure out what else to use on here after I put on that little push pin chipboard sticker, I was just going through some different stickers I had, and I came across these. These are all little chevron arrow stickers, I guess, because they have adhesive on the back, and I like these gray ones. At first I thought red, but I've already got too much red going, I think, to add these. But if I did gray, it would match the gray that's in the background here, and gray is kind of a neutral sometimes. So I think that would work. I want to put one down here, I think, and then maybe one up here as well if it'll fit. I generally like things in groups of 3 and odd numbers, but if I can only fit in 2, I think I'll be okay with that. All right, I am going to use these, but I did not look at the thickness of them before I put them on. They're quite bulky. When I close this, look at that. It's quite a difference there. So I certainly would not use these on every page. It's far too bulky for that, but I've already put one on there, and I'm okay with just having one layout that's kind of like that. I don't think in the long run it's really going to hurt anything, so I am going to use more. I added in the second one down there, and in looking at this, if I added a third, it would have to kind of be up here, and it would be just for the sake of adding a third one. I don't really want to do that, so I think I'm going to leave it with the 2 that I have and be okay with it. So actually, this layout is done. Here's another one for my tea and about books. Thanks for watching.